The air crackled with anticipation. The San Siro stadium throbbed. Inter Milan, Barcelona, a clash of titans, a battle for European glory. The Champions League anthem echoed, a melody laced with dreams and despair. On this night, history would be written, and controversy would reign. From the first whistle, the tension was palpable. Both teams fought tooth and nail. Every tackle, every pass, every shot dripped with desperation and desire. The roar of the crowd was deafening, a symphony of hope and fear. The stage was set for a night of drama. Inter, the underdogs, fought with the heart of lions. Barcelona, the favourites, struggled to find their rhythm. The first half was a cagey affair. Then a moment of brilliance. Lautaro Martinez, the Inter striker, found the back of the net. The San Siro erupted. Barcelona, wounded but not broken, fought back. They pressed forward, seeking an equaliser. But Inter's defence held firm. The clock ticked down. The tension mounted. The stage was set for a dramatic finale. The second half began with renewed intensity. Barcelona, desperate for a lifeline, surged forward. Then it happened. A tangle of legs in the penalty area. Lamine Yamal, the Barcelona prodigy, went down. The referee pointed to the spot. Penalty. The Barcelona players celebrated. The Inter players protested. Then the now familiar sight. The referee, with a hesitant hand, drew a rectangle in the air. VR would have its say. Minutes passed. An eternity in the cauldron of the San Siro. Finally, the decision came. Penalty overturned. The stadium erupted in a cacophony of sound. Barcelona players were incensed. Inter players breathed a collective sigh of relief. The replay showed minimal contact. But was it enough to overturn the on-field decision? The debate raged on. The incident sent shockwaves through the stadium. It was a decision that would have far-reaching consequences. It would decide the fate of both teams, and it would once again ignite the debate about VR and its impact on the beautiful game.
It was a tough call, but the evidence was clear. The contact was minimal.
I felt the touch, but I guess it wasn't enough for the officials.
The man in the middle was Simon Marciniak, a referee no stranger to controversy. His history with Barcelona was fraught with tension. Past incidents involving disallowed goals and contentious red cards had left a bitter taste in the mouths of Barcelona players and fans alike. In 2019 at the San Siro, Marciniak had disallowed a seemingly legitimate Barcelona goal, a decision that proved costly. In 2022, he had brandished a red card to a Barcelona player, a decision many deemed harsh. And now this. Another controversial decision against the Catalan giants. Some whispered of bias. Others pointed to Marciniak's strict interpretation of the rules. Whatever the reason, his presence in the middle was a cause for concern for Barcelona. And this latest incident only served to deepen the suspicion surrounding his handling of matches involving the Blaugrana. The weight of history hung heavy in the air. Marciniak's decisions, often shrouded in controversy, seemed to haunt Barcelona. The question lingered. Was it simply a case of unfortunate coincidence, or was there something more at play? The overturned penalty reignited the debate about VAR. Had technology gone too far? Was it sucking the life out of the beautiful game? Proponents of VAR argued that it eliminated blatant errors. It ensured fairness and accuracy. Detractors argued that it sterilized the game. It destroyed the flow. It robbed football of its spontaneity. The statistics were telling. In this match, 80% of VAR decisions had gone against Barcelona. Was it a case of systemic bias or simply an anomaly? Whatever the answer, one thing was clear: VAR had cast a long shadow over the match.
VR is a tool meant to ensure fairness, but it's clear that its implementation needs refining. The controversy it generates sometimes overshadows its benefits.
The debate raged on social media. Fans were divided. Some praised VAR for its objectivity. Others lamented the loss of football's soul. The beautiful game, it seemed, was at a crossroads. The final whistle blew. Inter Milan had triumphed. But the victory was overshadowed by the VR storm. Barcelona players were inconsolable.
This is theft!
Lamine Yamal, denied what seemed like a clear penalty, was furious.
We felt wronged, but we'll come back stronger.
Eric Garcia, the Barcelona defender, echoed his teammates' sentiments. Inter players, on the other hand, were relieved.
VR is part of the game. The result is what counts.
The emotional toll of the match was evident on the faces of the players. The joy of victory, the agony of defeat, the frustration with technology. It was a night that would stay with them forever. Section 6. Football legends weigh in a divided game. The VR controversy sparked a heated debate among football legends.
Slow-motion replays distort the challenge. At normal speed, it was a clean tackle.
Arsene Wenger, speaking on beIN Sports, criticized the overturned penalty decision.
If I were the Barcelona coach, I would send the referee off the pitch.
Jose Mourinho, never one to shy away from controversy, was more scathing in his criticism.
We need to understand how these decisions are made. There needs to be more clarity.
Lionel Messi, the voice of reason, called for more transparency in VAR decisions. The debate highlighted the deep divisions within the football world. The beautiful game, it seemed, was at war with itself. Section 7, UEFA's response, a time for reflection. The fallout from the Inter-Barcelona match was swift.
We need to ensure that VAR is used effectively and consistently. We need to find the right balance between technology and the human element of the game.
UEFA, the governing body of European football, announced a reassessment of the use of technology in crucial situations. The announcement was met with cautious optimism. Many saw it as an acknowledgement that VAR in its current form was flawed. Others remained skeptical, arguing that UEFA was simply paying lip service to the issue. The future of VAR, it seemed, was uncertain. But one thing was clear: the debate was far from over. Section 8, Inter's triumph, a victory forged in controversy. Lost in the VR storm was the remarkable performance of Inter Milan. The Italian side had defied the odds, overcoming a star-studded Barcelona team. Their victory was a testament to their grit, determination, and tactical discipline. Lautaro Martinez, the scorer of the opening goal, was the hero of the hour. His energy, movement, and clinical finishing troubled the Barcelona defense throughout the match. But Inter's victory was a team effort. From the goalkeeper to the strikers, every player played their part. They defended resolutely, attacked with purpose, and rode their luck when necessary. Their triumph, however, would forever be tainted by the controversy surrounding the overturned penalty. It was a victory forged in the fire of VR, a victory that left a bitter aftertaste. Section 9. The future of football, a game on the precipice. The Inter-Barcelona match was a microcosm of the challenges facing modern football. The beautiful game was at a crossroads, grappling with the impact of technology, the rise of social media, and the changing expectations of fans. VAR, for all its good intentions, had become a lightning rod for controversy. It had divided the football world, pitting fans against fans, players against referees, and even legends against legends. The challenge for football was to find a way to harness the power of technology without sacrificing the spirit of the game. It was a delicate balancing act, one that would require careful consideration and open dialogue. The future of football, it seemed, was uncertain, but one thing was clear: the beautiful game was at a tipping point. The decisions made in the coming years would shape the sport for generations to come.